Howdy and aloha. Happy Halloween. Hopefully you had a good, got lots of deathly sugar-loaded, processed sugar-loaded candy. Or at least your kids did. All right, so let's get to the brass tacks. I'm going to go ahead and take my, I just wanted to show my face just to say happy Halloween to everybody. Hope you're had a good time. But here's what's really going on. Trump is either playing the super PAC of Israel, which is a big super PAC, or he's completely naive on what's happening. About 5 million people in Palestine. That's including 2 million on the West Bank coast, and inside it's about 3 million in Gaza. That's a lot of people. So what I'm saying is, do you guys remember him saying we should just stop killing people or something? We need to stop the killing. Do you remember him saying that? Right? He clearly knows, and we all know, that this is a manufactured war, as we just gave Hamas or Iran and that terrorist group $6.1 billion in that spy exchange, quote unquote. They got 5, we got 5, but we threw in an extra 6 billion. And just a few weeks later, fucking Israel gets pummeled from fucking from our M4s missiles. Fuck. I mean, fuck, it's just been happening so much. It's just crazy. This is just continues on and on and on and on and on. Just fuck. And everybody, oh, I got people here, some Republicans. Oh, it's just fucking take them out, get rid of those fuckers. Wait. These are people, families, kids, children. You know, no matter what their religions are, you have to remember what I just said. These are manufactured, orchestrated, and planned wars. This entire thing is going to lead to Trump not getting elected. That's why they created it, to cause division, martial law, red flags, all kinds of shit's going to happen. They're going to do whatever they can to keep that guy out of fucking office. Getting it. His fuck campaign managers are fucking idiots. God, those people are stupid motherfuckers. Or they know, and they're just working them. They're the yes men. They're just like Fauci. They sold him down the river in regards to flu-19. They sold him to, you know, these fucking people that he surrounds himself with aren't giving him the facts, the details, what's really going on, right? Or he's playing. He's just going to go with the status quo, but maybe when he gets in, if he can make it, if they protect him, if they keep him from being, you know, these fucking people will take out an entire city to get rid of this fucking person. I'm including that's Americans, by the way. They'll take out a whole fucking city. They don't care which one to keep this guy out of office. But as long as he's playing, now maybe I'm giving away his plan, which I'm hoping that's the case. But I think this guy is just playing the field. Sure, yeah, revenge. Let's go after him. Sure. Get me in elected. Next thing you know, fuck you and your wars. Because it sounded like that's what he wanted before. It definitely sounded like that's what he wanted before. And then all of a sudden there's a change of tune. Yeah, these slaughters have been for a while. I went over that in my last show. If you look, it's like a fucking 100-year war. Continuous bombardment back and forth. You know, it's our go-to. We've always used the Iran, Israel, fucking Palestine, Israel, Hamas, fucking Israel, military industrial complex fucking scam, money laundering crap. It's fucking continuous. Nobody gets that. Do you just ask me this? Answer me. Riddle me this, Batman. Do you honestly believe, and I always pose this question when I fucking see these wars that we've created, we've orchestrated, we've put together, just fucking constantly. Do you think any of the people, the 99.9%, the people that are working, have families, maybe they're in the hospitality industry, work at a hotel, work in a factory, maybe they build radiators, I don't fucking know. Do you think most of those people want to fucking go into some genocidal war? Do you think Palestine really doesn't understand the might that stands behind Israel? Fucking most of NATO. Fucking, yeah, that's suicide. What happened the other day when Hamas attacked clearly indicated to me, I don't know about you, clearly indicated to me, keep this fucking money laundering scam going because Ukraine is losing its luster. And those are actual fucking Nazis we keep sending money to. And now people are saying, oh, just kill them, get them, fucking ship them out. That's 5 million people. That's like evacuating all of Los Angeles, which is about 4 million, 3,099,000. The county is at about 10 million. The county of Los Angeles has 10 million people, just letting you know. The city has about a little over about 4 million. So you want to fucking get these people to get up, grab all their things, and get the fuck out. Oh, my God. No, this has nothing to do with an evacuation. Has nothing. It's all about manufacturing consent. Fuck. And I got some fucking smart Republican friends out there and some dumbass motherfucking Democratic friends out there that actually understand what's going on. No, this isn't the Democrat. No, this is the truth. These people don't want that. They don't want any of this. Do you think that Palestine and Israel have ever had relations, physical, romantic relations with any of those people? You ever seen those movies when a king of one royalty marries a other king of another royalty family that have hated each other and there's conflict, and all of a sudden they're together? I'm fucking guaranteed, yes, that's been documented thousands of times between Israel and Palestine. And guess where they end up? America. Like, there's hundreds of stories like that here. You guys fucking rattling your sabers and you're fucking, let's go kill them. No, we got to stop that. Trump just said, didn't he just say like a fucking month or so ago or 2 months ago? He just wants the killing to stop. Well, I think he does. I think he's playing. Let's just hope that he's playing when he was at that super PAC, the Jewish super PAC, the Israeli super PAC. Right? Because you don't want this shit. You don't want, this is blood, man. This is blood we're created. This, if we fucking do this all the time. This has got to stop. Libya, Syria, Iraq, Kuwait, 9/11, all this shit we've fucking been creating. These people need to go down. You guys got to understand this. Just stop. You know, I'm for a ceasefire. Everybody, stop it. Oh, we should just move them out. Fucking just kill them. Get rid of this problem. Oh my God! Can you hear yourself? Can you hear yourself speaking? You know, what if it was here? We never go through what we put other countries through. Never. None of you in your lifetime have been through what other countries have gone through. You've been safely protected, wonderfully fucking comforted in your super consumerized America. when you've got stuff and this stuff and that stuff and more stuff. You know, you got to see the George Carlin when he talks about stuff. But it's fucking nuts. It's nuts. Is this thing still working? Yeah. You've got to stop just jumping in. You know, fucking Tulsi Gabbard, just Robert F. Kennedy, just fucking kill him. You know, Mahdi. It's fucking Mahdi. That guy, for some reason, Tulsi Gabbard and Mahdi just connected at the hip, and that's bad. Because he fucking hates Muslims. And it's lots of people from India hate. You know, I just stop. You know, just fucking pull back and just say, I told you who the enemy is. The World Economic Forum and their fucking associates. These are the guys that create this division. They create this division. They create these problems. They create the chaos. They orchestrate. They plan. They have marketing. They have Sinclair. They have Edelman Group. They have, I fucking showed you all of it. They create the fucking fluvid. They fucking create all that shit. They create the problems so then they can go and fix it with more money that nobody has. That goes to these elitist globalists. Fucking pedo predator class. You know, the horror of Halloween right now is believing that another missile or a fucking bullet in somebody's fucking brain or gut or mom or sister or dad or fucking child is good, or a blown up apartment complex or this or that is going to fucking help anything. You have to look at the realization, the details. I want you to go see the details. I've watched countless documentaries on what we've done to countries. How cities that were golden, wonderful, blossoming with commerce and people and families destroyed by our bombs. By Lockheed Martin, Enron, back in the day, McDonnell Douglas. Right? Fucking just tons of, you know, just got to stop. You guys got to fucking just say to stop. No, because you know and I know that that money was sent there to start this. We know that. That's fucking obvious. That's obvious. Fuck. We need to fucking start doing a thorough check and raking through all the fucking invasion that we have here. People, we have no idea what they're about to do. We're getting word now that they're just waiting for the fucking word. They're getting all their pieces and all their gear together. They're just stocking up and getting ready for the full-on internal fucking Red Dawn. While you guys are all fucking sending money and troops and all that stuff out there around the world, we just let in 8 million fucking people in within 2.5, 3 years. And 10 to 15% of those people, we have no idea where they are or what they're fucking doing. Actually, we probably don't have any idea of half of them, because it's been at an exponential rate that this tiny little purposely terribly funded border staff group of employees can't keep up with. I'm telling you, this fucking pedo Joe and the Democrats, their main goal is to implode this country so that the World Economic Forum can send in the UN, NATO to fucking fix everything. Martial law. I fucking warned against this 3 years ago, and I'm going to say it again. They have a fucking plan. And this is going to happen. And we're the last stronghold. The United States, because of our Second Amendment, to a right to bear arms against domestic terrorists, which they're going to be, if we don't fucking pull our heads out of our ass. There's one more year we got to deal with this motherfucker. But is Trump going to do the same? That's my concern. Is he going to keep going down the same fucking road? Is CBDC really going to? I haven't heard him say shit about CBDC. Central bank digital currency. Has anybody talked to him about that? Right? He kind of said he was a little off in regards to, you know, his Kool-Aid he had everybody take in 2020. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are fucking thinking here, but I'm really concerned. Another fucking year. We should shut this fucking thing down. This machine is literally destroying itself from the inside, and everybody is fucking going along. I think Matt Gaetz gets what I'm saying. I think that's the only fucking dude. But everybody's just wants that fucking money, that circle jerk of money laundering. It goes out to the military-industrial complex, comes back in favors and elbow grease and backroom deals, Cayman Island, South Africa, Swiss bank accounts, you fucking name it. How do you think AOC got so fucking rich in 4 fucking years, 4.5 years? She's worth $28 million now. She was making, what, $60,000 a year? Maybe as a fucking bartender? AOC she's well worth over $120 million. Do you have fucking politicians in office, or do you have fucking stock traders in office? I think we just have a bunch of fucking stock traders. That's what I think we have. We have a bunch of fucking Wall Street bitches in Congress right now. Vengeance upon Hamas. Well, Hamas and Palestine, according to Trump, are the fucking same thing. That's not. You guys should know it's not. You think people that are, I mean, could you be in a more vulnerable spot? Why in the fuck would you want to attack? Do you honestly believe? Do you honestly believe these people that are in the middle of Israel, surrounded by fucking nuclear weapons, basically, one of the largest fucking military armies in the country? Do you think they want to fucking start? They didn't do that. Those people, those moms, those dads, those grandmas, those grandpas, those kids, those children, those babies, they didn't ask for this. Do you think they wanted it to happen? Yeah, these fucking assholes that are cheering are all a bunch of middle-aged, corrupt pieces of shit. Death to America, that was fucking a show. Here's $6 million, make it look good. Are you getting this? And they put on the show. Send us more, we'll do cartwheels. We'll do cartwheels and we'll juggle cats. Cat juggling. Just fucking stop. I'm telling you, it's just everybody, this knee-jerk fucking shooting from the hip reaction shit has just got to stop. They didn't want that. You think Hamas wanted the fucking, and then we got troops out there that we sent out there. We put them closer to the enemies. Oh, just poking at them. It was fucking intentional. Oh, here, you're not going to shoot me. Poke, 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 poke. You're not going to shoot me. Here's my wet finger in your hand. You're not going to shoot me. That's what fucking they're doing. They want to see that happen. And our troops are going, what the fuck are you doing? The people out there right now that are actually in the trenches, the American kids, the American boys, the American girls, whatever boys, whatever there is nowadays, dressed in dresses, I don't fucking know. But they're sitting there going, why in the fuck are we here? Can you imagine that group or that outfit? They're just like, they're going, why are we in the middle of this right now? What the fuck is going on? Because we could easily be fucking killed. Yeah, it's called, you're the sacrificial lambs to start more fucking money laundering scam war money. That's what you're there for. We do it all the fucking time. Do you even understand what Building 7 is? Does anybody really understand Building 7? As God is my witness, you know, whatever God your witness is, I am telling you, this Building 7 must clearly indicate to anyone, everybody out there, that if you take a close look at what happened at 5:20 p.m. on 9/11/2001, several hours, like 6-7 hours later, a building just came out all down all by itself, close to a half a mile away from an airplane that was going in the opposite fucking direction of that, a plane or whatever the fuck it was. Went into building 1. Somehow a fucking engine bounced off, or a piece of burning metal or a cushion was on fire and flew backwards almost a half a mile away and took down a fucking building, demolition style. Come on. Come on. What does that fucking tell you? If you look at that, I mean, go to rethink911.org, rethink911.org, and just look it up. There's so much evidence to prove that this, none of it, there's two ways to look at it. Either it doesn't make sense, or it's a fucking lie. Crazy. And everybody's all, yeah, just fucking go kill those people, those humans. Kill more people. You know, just like all the fucking Democrats that and these COVIDians, you know, that wanted people to die because they wouldn't put it out. You should just die. You don't have your mask on. You know what? You're not standing 6 feet away from me. You should die. You didn't get fucking boop boop. You didn't get your fucking Kool-Aid in your arm. What the fuck? You should die. What the fuck is going on, man? You know, one of these truckers stopped by and we were having a little conversation. And then he goes, hey, man, you sound like you care. And I go, yeah, you damn right I care. I care about the future for my kids. Mine's gone. But I care about the future of my kids. And for us, and I'm telling you right now, we need to get it fixed. So here's the thing. This little guy on this truck hands me this pamphlet, you have God's word on it. That's what it says. You have God's word on it. And I'm just like, perfect timing, bro. Perfect timing. Because I don't think God wants us to do this. Right? I don't think any God that is compassionate. A lot of people don't think our God is, any God is compassionate these days. Yeah, I am just telling you. Stop fucking drumming. Stop using the drum of war. Stop beating that drum. Okay, it's not helping. We're done with it. It's just got to stop, you guys. It's got to fucking stop. Got to stop. This is just out of fucking control. And it's just got to fucking stop. I'm going to take a break. Yeah, to get that. No more killing. I thought that's what. Fuck. I always post this question. Do you think that the 99% or the 99.9% of the people working, going about their business, have little stores, either waiters or waitresses or they're fucking working at everybody besides working at the fucking military industrial complex factories. Let's say that, right? Or the pharmaceutical industry company. Let's say those people. Anybody besides those two fucking groups of people think they fucking want any of this crap? No. It's fucking just out of control. Fucking Abby Martin is having a field day. She goes, everybody all riled up. Palestine, in the fucking fluvid. She didn't say shit. She's full of shit. I would love to have her on my show and say, so why didn't you bring up anything in regards to the World Economic Forum? How come you never talk about them? I mean, even Jake Tran, who is pretty conservative or liberal, excuse me, I meant to say, very, very liberal. Anyway, think about that one. Yeah, this man just I don't know. Yeah. Squishy aluminum, which doesn't make any sense, but they were made out of this very thin metal, and a bellow kind of regulated either the gases or the fuels in many devices, a lot military, engine parts, stuff like that, technology. Let me explain better. Bellow device. I think this is what the, yeah, it just, it kind of like squeezes out and squeezes in. Product, or excuse me, like a gas or liquid through device. Anyway, so, and he did really good. He was fucking good money. You know, part of the military industrial complex. He's making people make money. The most satisfying and the most not satisfying, the happiest, most well-known union out there. Okay. Military industry, I forgot the name of it. National Defense Industrial Association, the NDIA, right? The NDIA is probably the most National Defense Armory Report. They have this very well put together. Membership. How many members are in the National Defense National Defense Industrial Association? About 60,000. So 60,000 people out of 8 billion, excuse me, out of about 320 million people are doing really good. Love this money. They make good money. They didn't used to. You know, they didn't used to. But they do now. There's 85,000 individual members. I'm sorry. About 85 individual members. 16,000 corporate and 85,000 individual members. So the corporate, so there's 16,000, wait, excuse me, 1,600, I meant to say 1,600. There are 1,600 companies or corporations throughout the United States and abroad that are making shit tons of money with their 85,000 employees in this union. And they make good money. You know, whatever you're doing out there, this is according to the way life has been working for these people for the past, ever since 9/11. They've been very happy. Very, 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 very happy. Very, 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 very fucking bad. And it's just sad. You know? Not for them, but it's just sad that they're the only people out there getting this money. They get a shit ton of it, about 680 billion a year on average since 9/11. Goes to the military spending, military appropriations, military spending compared to other industries. Yeah. Let me see this one. 778 billion is what we do. We did, when was this? This was back in 2021. In 2021, you know you guys do realize that the people that are actually fighting the wars and picking up the rifles and going into combat don't see much of this. A lot of them still have to get food stamps and SNAP just to take care of their families, right? While their dad or moms or dads go into war or go into, red zones or areas that are very anti-American. But the United States in 2021 spent $778 billion in 1 year. You know what country came in second to military spending? You guessed it, China. By 2/3 less. 252 billion. That's all they spent. You know what Russia spent? The big threat, Russia, 61 billion. Now, here's NATO. NATO is the UK, and they help to add to the coffers, to the, hangar bay type. We're talking, you can fit a 727 or giant airplane inside these buildings, or several of them. They spent 59 billion last year. 2021. Japan, 49 billion. France, 42 billion. Right? How come we spend like 10 times more? Where does that money go? Does anybody know? Does anybody fucking know where all that money goes? Anybody? Bueller? Let me see what we got here. Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, she had money, but not like she does now. AOC had money before she first got elected. She was chosen. They grabbed her. Why does this keep doing this? Okay, hey Jordan. Yeah. By the way, no Mana Talk tomorrow. I just got asked to work, and I'm at work. So I apologize for that. It's fucking out of control. We get people don't want to work anymore. It's fucking crazy. Nobody wants to fucking work. Nobody wants to fucking work. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It just makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever on how many people out there just do not want to fucking do a job. It's mind blowing. Mind effing blowing. I'm just tripping out. You know, there are people out there that are just screaming for work, screaming, begging. You know, people like in California, most of these states, they don't pay enough anyway. They don't fucking pay enough. Yeah, it's just craziness. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why everybody wants people to die. You know, when fucking Fluvid came around, you know, all the Democrats or all the woke morons wanted people without masks, people that didn't want to take the Kool-Aid. They wanted them to be off, to be unalived. You know, crazy. You're not standing 6 feet. You should go to jail or die. You know, these people are nuts. Fucking crazy, man. Crazy. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I just haven't heard from a lot of people. I showed last night on my show of the Instagram that I get of all the people that have not been around since that stuff came out. And I will tell you, it's very alarming. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands of people. No longer around. You know, because of that stuff that they put out, the genocidal bioweapon stuff they put out. Still there. Yeah, some people saying AOC made like 140,000, whatever. But now she's worth 28 million. How the fuck does that happen? Does she have some side hustle, fucking non-physical operating website business thing, that real estate scam or something? Who fucking knows? But I know that they're all just compromised. They're all a bunch of fucking compromised motherfuckers. All of them. This guy fucking Dr. John Campbell, man, I'm telling you. I put in his comments several times. It's a fucking genocidal bioweapon, bro. It's a genocidal fucking bioweapon. That's what it is. It's a fucking genocidal bioweapon. And that's what's happening. And then he's starting to get it. He's starting to reveal it in baby pieces. Friends in the United States and Canada have said, John, you're so lucky to get it publicly quiet. I guess in a sense we are. And when I've actually started watching this, it is actually quite interesting. It's quite a forensic analysis of what has happened. And basically what we're seeing is a litany of mismanagement and disaster, in my view, and perhaps most concerning of all, concealment of information throughout the pandemic. If we'd been given all the information at the time that we weren't allowed at the time, things could have been very much better. And it's a litany of mismanagement and disaster, in my view, and perhaps most concerning of all, concealment of information throughout the pandemic. If we'd been given all the information at the time that we weren't allowed at the time, things could have been very much better and very much different. Not so much because I could have reviewed it, but
scientists around the world could have reviewed it, and we have a sort of a saying that 2 heads are better than 1, and the views of 1,000,000 scientists are probably better than the views of half a dozen scientists, I would have thought. But anyway, let's just look at some of the points now, and we'll look at some video as well. Burning of all concealed.
Yeah, I think he pretty much nails it. That's Dr. John Campbell. He's been on Jimmy Dore's, showed him. A lot of people have showed him. He's got 195,413 views on that. All right. And I'm going to put in here, Mary, Roger, Nancy, Alpha was created as a genocidal bio weapon. That's all. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. And everybody's starting to get it. People are starting to understand. Right? He's, you know, if we would have known, they didn't want you to know. You know? They look, I am not, and I'm thinking, I thank myself for being not a indoctrinated person of the school system. I was never, I always in my mind felt that it wasn't right. There was something wrong. You know, they took away shop. They had shop when I was in. We made bongs and stuff like that. And they had other trades that you could do. And they had a, what was it called? SOPR, Employment Opportunity Program, EOP, which you could actually go and work for a construction worker or a plumber or a trade, electrician, you know, drywall, whatever, and you can get credit for being on the job to do those and learn those skills that we still need to this day. You know, how to build, how to frame a house, how to put a foundation, how to tie steel. You know, shit I know how to do. I can build a fucking house. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but I can build a house. And if I remember the codes, because they're a little different in different states, a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, ½ inch every 2 inches for fucking drainage, all this other shit. Just all kinds of little codes that are out there. You know, 8 to 10 inches on drywall. You want it to be 6 to 8 inches. Sorry. You know, when you're drilling in the drywall to either a wood or metal stud. Just little things like these things. Electricity. You know, you got to have a ground. Just fucking ground everything. Just, I don't care if it looks like it has a ground. It doesn't have it. Some things don't operate that way. Like older conduit doesn't have that shit. So you don't, until you put something new up, and you should ground it. You should always ground it. You know, I know how to do a 3-way switch. You know, I know how to, I have the devices and I have the wire strippers and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, I wasn't into it. And I didn't get into the school. I did take a course in Hawaii politics, University of Hawaii. And I believe I passed that class. Out of the 4 classes I had, I passed 2 of them, which was art and that class. The other one was like some geographical history class or something. Some other stupid class. I don't remember. I never went. I was too busy lifting weights and getting ready to fucking go out and practice and redshirt and get beat up by the first stringers, which I know didn't allow. Fucking the running back coach, who was my brother's quarterback coach,